What's up, everybody? Welcome back into Gamecock Central. Kendall Smith joined alongside of Wes Mitchell. And Wes, we are 37 days away from September 2nd, which is the official start of South Carolina's football season. They'll be in Charlotte, North Carolina, taking on UNC in prime time. And just a few days ago, it was announced that College GameDay is coming to the Queen City. They're going to be in Romare Bearden Park, which is actually, I'm looking at it right now from where I am, right across the street from me. Obviously, College GameDay live from UNC USC. Huge news, and we're here to talk about it on Gamecock Central. So, Wes, what was your first reaction when you heard that the Gamecocks were getting College GameDay for the first time since 2014?
My reaction is that it's big time. This is a good week for announcements. South Carolina just announced their preseason practice schedule, which means it's here. We're getting ready. Fans are excited, and then anytime you're on game day, I mean, let's be honest. I think for the most part, people watch streaming shows and they watch live sports. For the most part, people don't tune in for just regular shows anymore. But College GameDay is still one of the premier actual TV shows that people watch live. And so for me, if you're Carolina, that means something, that they picked your game for this. That means your game matters. And that means it's a great opportunity because you're going to be featured. You're going to be talked about. I'm sure they'll have Beamer on set. I'm sure they'll have some feature stories about some of South Carolina's players. They'll probably be talking about Spencer Rattler versus Drake May. There's all these storylines that are going to be featured on College GameDay. And you really cannot buy that type of marketing if you're South Carolina.
Well, I feel like when I've been watching College GameDay over the last few years, it's the same old, right? Like you're seeing Alabama, you're seeing Georgia, a lot of those schools that tend to reoccur throughout the season because obviously they are the best football schools in the country pretty much year after year. But now South Carolina is starting to get their name in the hat. And Wes, you're a recruiting insider for Gamecock Central, so you understand the correlation that College GameDay can have with recruiting. But just how big do you think it is that South Carolina is going to be on game day, especially from a recruit standpoint?
Yeah, I just think it's a great platform. I remember when Spurrier had things going, even if game day isn't on your campus, they're going to preview, 10, 15 big games, for that given week. And South Carolina was always one of the games that they would do a feature story on, always one of the games that they're going to predict at the end. So if your school is never even in that list where they're giving their official expert predictions at the end, then I don't want to say you don't matter, but it's just a bad sign for where your program is at that time. So you want to be in the conversation. You want to be in the national sort of collective college football mind. You want to be one of the games they're talking about. So, I think we're at the point. I don't know that recruits are sitting there necessarily pulling up game day on their phone or watching the full, 2 or 3 hours of the show. But I do think that's something. We know what a good job South Carolina does with social media. We know what a good job they do of taking what's going on and sort of bringing that atmosphere and electricity to things that recruits do look at. So I would expect if Beamer's on there, of course, Gamecock fans are going to show out as well, that South Carolina will use this as an opportunity to take what happens on game day and share it out to where recruits will see it and kind of use this platform to further enhance their own platforms out there, I think.
Well, besides game day, we obviously know that the next biggest pregame show is Before the Sandstorm with Wes Mitchell and Kendall Smith. So we'll be out there at Romare Bearden Park doing our own thing, and then College GameDay will be going after us. We're just going to have to set the tone for them, Wes. Maybe we'll get you a little Lee Corso Gamecock head that you can wear on the show. What do you think?
So all I'm saying is it sounds like, Kendall, you have confirmed officially for the people that Before the Sandstorm is returning this year.
It
Can
is
confirm?
I can confirm before the sandstorm is returning this year. You guys can't get rid of me that quick. I will be back with Wes. Sometimes I might not be in the area. Sometimes I might be here in Charlotte, but it's perfect for that first week because I live here in Charlotte now. So getting to welcome back all of the Gamecocks. And I know that on Friday, September 1st, there's going to be a lot happening in the Queen City as well in terms of get-togethers, parties for South Carolina fans. So we'll keep you posted on all of the happenings in terms of what's going on for that opening weekend between North Carolina and South Carolina. But wanted to come on here and do a little preview of College Game Day coming to opening weekend for the Gamecocks. It's going to be huge. Again, we'll have plenty more on Gamecock Central, but Wes, you got to go rest up because we only have 37 days until before the sandstorm returns. So,
Hey, I'm ready. I want to do it live from right there. And Kendall,
we'll
real
make
quick,
Herb Street and Reese Davis nervous by being in their presence. They're
maybe we can just get them on the show.
Sandstorm people.
Let's just invite them on. Let's just make it happen. But Kendall, I
I'll
want
go
you
on
to
their
give.
show if they could be on ours.
Yes, I want to get you to give the people a preview. You're looking at the digs right there in front of you. Like, is it a cool venue for game day?
It is. It's a great venue for College Game Day. So you are walking distance from Bank of America Stadium, which is obviously where the game is going to be played. You're also right across the street from Truist Field, which is where I work. It's the home of the Charlotte Knights, the White Sox AAA affiliate. And then you've got this gorgeous Charlotte skyline that you can see from Romero Bearden Park. So you're right in uptown Charlotte, but you have most of the buildings behind you. So it's going to be a great setup. It's nice. It's open. I'm excited about it. I know they've done shows from there before as well, and they've gone extremely well. I think they were here last year for the Georgia Clemson game, if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah, good stuff and looking forward to it for sure. And I know you are too, Wes, and everybody else watching. So, again, we'll keep you posted. GamecockCentral.com. Wes, appreciate you as always. He's Wes Mitchell. I'm Kendall Smith. And College Game Day has come to Queen City for North Carolina, South Carolina on September 2nd.